So, our student will like to be phytotherapist. What did she receive in our training school? Let's listen to her today. Welcome to Objective Santé, your well-being channel. Will allow you to discover the healthy medicine. In the healthy medicine, there are several kinds of paths, and you have to choose whatever you want to learn. Our student uh, begin from the phytotherapy, and I'm sure she will like it and will go to learn the bromatotherapy, how to recover with food. She will learn masotherapy to massage, and I hoped she will keep on the knowledge in the clay therapy, in the chromotherapy, and become natural therapist. So let's listen to her. She will say us what she learned during her training. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello for everyone online. I'm Nakakra Edik. I'm studying in phytotherapy in a small training school. So phytotherapy is how to recover from plants. There are every kind of transform that plant. We can transform in the several kinds of methods in order to maceration is to put a plant in separate. So you will talk about, you will use to do water, there are water, there's alcohol, there are ether, there are honey, and there are several things you need in order to make our medicine. So maceration is to put the plant in the water and wait for 25 hours. You can wait for 3 weeks, and all the ingredients will get in the water. The decoction is to put the plant in the water and boil it in the fire and take the water in order to recover. And the infusion is you take a plant, you put them in the boiling water, it's very hot, and wait a minute, 50 or 50 minutes, and before use it, the cataplasm is to yes, and put the plant on the skin in the location where there are the sickness. So there are several kinds of methods in order to use the plant. So to use it, yeah, we are looking for something in the ingredient principle ingredient heterozide, alkaloid, tannin, vitamin, mineral salts. So the we are looking for in the plant in order to do it. So the essential oils. So there are several kind of ingredient, uh, principal ingredient in order to recover, in order to treat. You can use that. So we so you have to go in the natural to look for the plant you need. You go to harvest a plant before in the natural and nearer the road or to buy it in the market. So it depends on you where you can have the plant you need. So you take there and you harvest and you come and you clean it. You can't you can use it in order to use the service kind method you have to do in order to give to the population. So here there are several kind of from yeah here is when I go to take the leaf and I come I clean it surely and I let him to be dry. So you have the method to dry it. It's better to put somewhere another sound and it will dry there. So there we have all the things we need in that leaf here. Well, you can say it that a leaf and and I cut it. So I put it in the bucket. From that you can do your infusion easily, and you are from here is the second method you can do it. Yeah, so I put it in the bucket in the plastic. You can do this. Is zero the suspension like that. Uh, I prepare it and I put it in the bottle. Here is the mother thinking, and I do it with the alcohol, and here another kind of the power. Here. Though there are the several form you can do and put your medicine inside uh, before giving to those who are sick. You know. There are when I choose to plant and for example to to choose I chose willow mm, and here is willow. So here so after we plant, here is willow uh, and uh, and yes sugar can here you have yeah. So I decided to talk about Wolo because in our culture, in our area, you use it where I come from. And fight against several kind of sickness. When I will talk about indication, you'll understand it. So you can all the part of a Wolo, leaf, plant, roots, and cell. Yes. So so powder. I transform it in the powder here, the powder, and mm, I had I had peppers. Yeah, here the pepper it helps us to to conserve our medicine, and there are several kind of uh, conservation, that alcohol, ether, and uh, oil, we can use it in order to make our medicine. Jewolo is something we're able to recur malaria during this insomnia and some kind of disease. That's why I asked to talk about that wool because we are able to use in our area. It's very useful for us in Africa because in Africa we are always sick. You have to discover holo and you can buy wherever you are and use it. It's very better. To prepare it, to have a oral solution, I put it in the water and I boil it during 20 minutes and I put it in that bottle that we can drink it easily. So the tintu, the mother tintu, I put that 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 water in here it's in powder to have that. I put it in alcohol during 25 hours, and after that I create that to use it in the oral to drink all of you take one cup in the morning, in cup in the evening during 1 week. So our pregnant women have to avoid it. So now, for that, you put a few quantity in in the glass of water, warm glass of water, and we drink it in the morning and in the evening. It's the same thing, and you have to revert to the pregnant woman. Here is the sugar cane, wild sugar cane. Here is a grass, and I transform in the powder. The I chose it to combine wool and I told you anemia plus. So I say wool uh, from our area. I do it. I call it Palu. It's our language that means that recover all malaria. So Palu here is the same thing. Palu fights against malaria and recover malaria. And the sugar cane, the vial sugar cane, actually uh, uh, anemia plus anemia because when you have malaria, you have to fight against malaria and to fight against anemia. That here is named the scientist. The science name is saccharum. You'll discover and put it in the notice. To use it, you take one spoon, you put it in the warm water and let it infusion during 50 minutes and drain it. And you do that treatment during 1 month. Everybody can use it. So the two plants I'm talking about can't be used uh, uh, to avoid sickness. Even if you are not sick, you can't use willow and you can come to take some bottle to drink it in order to avoid the sickness. Yeah. And when you are tired, fatigue, and anemia, you can do it even if you are not sick. You have to avoid that kind of sickness. You can use the bath because that the malaria is to accompanying with anemia. When you have malaria, you can think of the anemia. That's why the two plants, you have to use them together. So to summarize, the phytotherapy is the better work, and it's very wonderful. So I love the natural, I love the plant, and everywhere I'm going, I would like to discover every time, every day, wherever I go, I try to discover when somebody talk about the capacity of the plant. I would like to know exactly how to use it and to give to the nature. So I keep on my research and I'm in order to learn lot of medicine and to be useful to the nature. And I'm talking about phytotherapy. Phytotherapy is very wonderful. From the example, the story of my mama, everybody in my village are very happy to see my mother at home. And right now, she are learning how to be useful to different uh, family there. So I make medicine and I send to my mother who is at in the village, and she help all the population, the member of the population in my village right now, and that method to recover. We I love it. I love it. I love it better. And all the population say come in our village to help us. There are a lot of sickness here, and we need you from the IFU. I'm from Pricro, and I would like to go in Pricro in order to include, to develop that natural medicine in Pricro. So you have to to work together in order to have the better result and help our population in order to grow up. I have plenty of to do, and we have to work together in order to rescue to rescue the population in order to save the population and to to recover ourselves and to live naturally and to live in the long term from the natural therapy. So thank you very much. So I would like to say thank you, uh, my teachers, for your thing. And thank you to everybody online and everybody who helped me in that work during my studying. So, uh, Moriture, Moriture, my uh, Indri Evans, who is online, sure in online, and specifically Dr. Ture, we encourage me to show that such a job is very important, and he helps me, he gives me money. Uh, is- so thank you very much, and so thank you very much. Here, no comment. Everybody listens to our student. She will uh, to to reply the question of teachers, and so to realize that she mastered what she learned during her learning. And thank you very much, and see you for video.